Good evening. So in today's class we'll be talking about the electrophilic substitution reactions of benzene, a concept which is very important for class 11 and 12 as well as the competition exams. Now first let us understand about the title of such reactions. Electrophilic substitution means attack of an electrophile. Electrophile. Now what is electrophile? It is electron deficient. That means it will attack electron rich centers. Electron rich centers are its target. Now if benzene easily undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions, that means it must be electron rich. How can we say benzene is electron rich? Let us concentrate on the structure of benzene once again. Benzene has 3 pi bonds. Pi bonds are weak, these are pi bonds, and they are weak bonds. And as they are weak, and because pi bonds are delocalized as well, so weak and delocalized in benzene, it becomes an electron rich center. Okay, it is a electron rich center for the attack of a electrophile. Okay, so let us begin with the understanding of electrophilic substitution reactions once again. Because benzene is electron rich due to pi bonds and delocalization of electrons, it is easily attacked by electrophiles, which are electron loving species, which are electron deficient in nature and want to get electrons for electron neutrality. So the first type of electrophilic substitution reaction is nitration. Okay, now what do we do in nitration? So I'll write the name nitration. Nitration means I have to introduce the nitro group, NO2 group, to the benzene. For that, what I do is I pass the benzene under concentrated sulfuric acid and concentrated nitric acid. Okay, I pass the benzene under concentrated sulfuric acid and concentrated nitric acid, and I get the nitro group introduced. Because there is no other group present, the nitro group, all the groups will be introduced at carbon number 1. So this becomes a nitrobenzene. So this is the name of it, nitrobenzene. Okay. So concentrated sulfuric acid, concentrated nitric acid makes the benzene a nitrobenzene. Next type is the halogenation. Halogenation. Now halogenation means halogen. Halogen, that means it can be a chlorine, it can be a bromine, it can be a fluorine, it can be iodine. Fluorine and iodine are difficult to get in benzene ring, so that's why we have to transform benzene into a disonium salt to get the fluorine and iodine. Now disonium salts we will not be doing in this particular video, it's a class 12 separated topic, so we'll take it up later. So we'll only be talking about chlorine and bromine in this video. So if I want to introduce chlorine and bromine, I will, with the benzene, I will introduce the chlorine or the bromine, Cl2 or Br2, and the reagent which I need for doing this is anhydrous. Remember this, anhydrous AlCl3. Here also anhydrous AlCl3. Anhydrous aluminium chloride. This word anhydrous is very important. Okay. Now why do I want anhydrous aluminium chloride? Because anhydrous aluminium chloride is a Lewis acid, and Lewis acids, according to the Lewis concept of acid and base, Lewis acids are proton donors, so they are electron acceptors, and because of that they will help to give the electrophilic substitution reaction a faster rate. So because it is a Lewis acid, I will use anhydrous AlCl3. Okay, along with the halogen atom which I need. So this will form your chlorobenzene. Byproducts are not very important in the organic reactions, so generally we don't write them, but I'll give you the byproducts as well. So this will make the bromobenzene. Along with this, the byproduct, let's calculate from here. 1 chlorine and 1 bromine is remaining. Okay, plus there is 1 hydrogen which is also remaining. I am removing a hydrogen and adding the chlorine in the benzene. So the byproduct is HCl here, and byproduct will be HBr. Why? 2 I have taken, 1 have gone here, and this chlorine and bromine are replacing hydrogen in the benzene ring. Okay, so HCl and HBr will be the products. In nitrobenzene, the product is water, byproduct. Fine. So anhydrous AlCl3 along with the halogen which I need in case of chlorination and bromination of benzene. So this becomes a chlorobenzene, and this becomes a bromobenzene. Coming to the next category of reactions, the next one is your sulfonation reaction. That means I have to transform benzene into a benzene sulfonic acid. Okay, For sulfonation, the reagent I use is fuming sulfuric acid. What is fuming sulfuric acid? It just does not mean it is hot. It means it has the molecular formula of H2SO4 and in bracket SO3. This is fuming sulfuric acid. Not just it is hot, it is having an SO3 group attached to it as well, which makes the sulfuric acid a fuming sulfuric acid. Now once I have done this reaction, I will get the benzene sulfonic acid, which looks something like this. SO3H. Okay. Sulfonic acid group has a SO3H group along with the benzene. Now what is the byproduct here? I have H2SO4, SO3, I have got SO3, I have got H. So what is the byproduct? Water. H2O is the byproduct. Fine. With heat. Now moving to the next category of reactions. The next category of reaction is called Fiedel-Crafts reactions. Now Fiedel-Crafts means, what is the meaning of Fiedel-Crafts? Fiedel-Crafts catalyst is anhydrous AlCl3. Anhydrous AlCl3 along with the Lewis acid. Number one, it is a Lewis acid, and number two, it is also called a Fiedel-Crafts catalyst. So when I will be doing further reactions with anhydrous AlCl3, they will fall into the reaction of Fiedel-Crafts reaction. The first kind of Fiedel-Crafts reaction is alkylation. Alkylation means I am inducing a alkyl group. Benzene sulfonic acid. This is the IUPAC name. So again, coming back to alkylation means that I am inducing an alkyl group to the benzene. Alkyl group means alkane -1, methyl group is CH3, ethyl group is C2H5. So in the benzene, I am reacting directly anhydrous AlCl3, which is the Fiedel-Crafts catalyst, along with the alkyl group I want to induce as a halide, alkyl halide. So if I want to introduce the methyl group, I will write it as CH3Cl, okay, or CH3Br. So I will induce a alkyl group by a alkyl halide, okay. So this will lead to the formation of your product, which is the methyl benzene or toluene, because I am to introduce the alkyl group on benzene. So CH3 will get here, and this will be the toluene. This is one common name which is important. Methyl benzene is called toluene. Questions are asked from the name toluene. Now this anhydrous AlCl3 becomes the catalyst of this reaction, and because of this only this alkylation becomes Fiedel-Crafts alkylation. Okay. Now what is the byproduct? I have chlorine remaining. Okay, and I have removed the H to add the CH3. So HCl is the byproduct. H is removed by CH3 and Cl is remaining, so HCl becomes the byproduct of the reaction. Similarly, if I was to give ethyl benzene, I would use C2H5Cl, and this will transform into the ethyl benzene. Fine, so I can use ethyl also, C2H5Cl, and this then will become C2H5Cl, ethyl benzene. Okay. The last category of electrophilic substitution reaction is acylation. Acylation means introduction of a ketone group. Okay. For acylation, what we do is the AlCl3 anhydrous, of course, is used because this is the Fiedel-Crafts reaction again, and I use a acyl group. Acyl group can be the anhydride group or a acetyl group. Acetyl group means CH3COCl. This is the acetyl group. What is the acid? COOH, and if I removed OH by a halogen, it becomes acetyl group. So once I do this on benzene with the Fiedel-Crafts catalyst, I will get my product as the one which I need. The ketone group will be introduced on the benzene ring. Okay, so what is the ketone group? COCH3. COCH3 is the ketone group which is introduced. Okay, Cl remains, hydrogen replaced, so HCl becomes the byproduct. Fine. Now the acylation reaction can also be done with the anhydride group. Okay, so if I use an ethanoic anhydride, I will still get the ketone with the ethanoic acid as the byproduct. Okay, so if I am using the anhydride or I am using acetyl chloride, I will get the product as the benzene ketone, which is also called acetophenone. Another common name which is important is benzene ketone is called acetophenone, and I'll get the byproduct as HCl. Okay, if I do the same reaction with anhydride, I'll get the byproduct as CH3COOH. Fine. So again, just one more thing, what is the acetyl group? Okay, acyl group, ACYL, acyl group. Acyl group can be number one, anhydride, or else it can be a acetyl group. Acetyl group means COOH. May say I remove the H and I add a Cl, so it becomes COOCl. Okay. In the carboxylic acid, instead of hydrogen, I am adding a halogen group, which becomes the acetyl group, and will undergo this reaction to introduce the ketone. So acylation reactions have the main aim of inducing a ketone to the benzene ring. Okay. All of these reagents are electrophiles, and that's why we call this as electrophilic substitution reaction. They substitute hydrogen in the benzene ring. One hydrogen is always eliminated for these groups to get attached. Fine. So that was all about the electrophilic substitution reaction of benzene. I hope this much is clear. So with this we close the class. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe.